What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo esports podcast. Bitch. This is episode 196 for the week of August 15th, 2021. My name is Josh, aka JK Fire. This week, I'm joined by Will, aka Mr. I'm sitting next to me live in the flash in the studio.
It's too much. Too much right now. Holy crap.
Nonsense. What's up, Legend? Welcome. Yeah, Legend, I saw your comments on the YouTube channel, on the YouTube videos. Thank you very much, man. Greatly appreciated. What's up? What's up, Martin?
Yo.
The man Martin Ohms. Brian, Rage More Nerd. What's going on, gentlemen? Will, aka I, Mr. Mayhem. Yo, hold the fuck up. Rage, Brian, with the 13th month resub. Thank you so much for the resub. You get a woo!
It's that emote. Dancing pug.
It is a dancing motherfucking pug. Will, a.k.a. I am Mr. Mayhem. Will, how are you doing in your Mighty Ducks hat on this Monday on time? We're on time! Monday evening.
I'm doing fine, man. How are you?
I'm fucking feeling better now.
Sounds like it. Holy
God
shit.
Damn it.
Woo.
My voice will be gone tomorrow anyway, but I don't care because the fact of the matter is you're here now. We're on time.
Yeah.
I don't feel like absolute ass. We're in there, baby. Brian says it's the best emote on Twitch. You know what my favorite emote might be on Twitch?
What's that?
Papega aim.
I guess I don't know what that is.
You haven't seen that? You need to look that up. It's fucking funny. You ever heard the term Papega aim? Like when you're like windmilling shots or you're not hitting your shots or whatnot.
This one?
He's fucking going like this.
Yeah.
It's like the best thing ever. That shit. It's so funny. Oh my
Summit
God.
has a new one that I'm a big fan of. I'm going to toss it in chat because why
Dude,
not?
toss that shit in chat.
Well, there's a few of them. It's Summit Fest and then Some Please.
I'm excited to see these. I haven't seen these before, so this is...
boom, there we go. So whenever Summit's racing on GTA, we do the
just fucking tweaking.
Yep, and then I don't know what that other one is, but he's
jiving, man.
Yeah, that's
jiving.
a fun one too.
Oh, Brian fucked up the Papega aim.
Oh no!
Good job.
Anyway,
loser.
What do we got on the show, Josh?
Will, thank you for the beautiful segue. We have Bringing It Back Old School. That's also the name of the episode if you haven't figured that out. Brian said even Googled it. Well, I'm sorry. And then MCC gets a quality of life update. So without further ado, Will, let's get into some competitive news. Ace with the T's is my ace. Announcement soon, but we're locked in. And there's a contract signing gif as well. So who knows who they signed with or who he signed with.
Yeah.
But we'll find out eventually. Next up, the Halo Draft League season number 6 has officially been announced. It's by Halo Draft League. Season 6 is upon us. Here is a few rules for this season. These rules are in place to foster an active community that facilitates a pain-free scheduling system and smooth season play. You can have the HDL general announcement channel muted, but you must enable notifications for this channel or check this channel once per day for important announcements. This is in their Discord, so if you're not in their Discord, join their fucking Discord.
Once per day. Wow.
Once per day.
Wow.
Yes. So in other words, just don't have the HDL general announcement channel muted because that way you can circumvent that. You must check in your team Discord channel at least once per week, letting your team captain know your availability for that week. You may use different media outlets. However, if your captain reports that you have not checked in for that week, you will be removed from the season and issued a 1-season suspension for inactivity. Ain't no fucking around here.
No, they're really trying to eliminate people not being there.
Yes. Quitting mid-season will result in a 1-season suspension. Quitting as a captain will result in a lifelong captain ban and 1 season suspension. By signing up, you acknowledge and agree to abide by these rules. In other words, don't fuck it up. Details: 2 games per week, Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time and Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Draft date, start date, and roster sizes are all to be determined. Again, this is just announcement info as of right now. Things will be coming. We'll obviously talk about it on the show when things are announced. Teams may flex these date times, but must alert the staff that these matches are being rescheduled so that we can coordinate casters. Okay. Season registration. To register for this season, simply click on the HDL reaction. This is all in their Discord. So if you're just listening or whatever and you're not understanding, it's in their Discord. Okay. If you would like to volunteer to be a captain for this season, simply click on the captain rank insignia reaction. As a reminder, you're agreeing to the rules above. If you wish to unregister, simply click the role again to remove your registration status. Simple as that. That is that news story. And finally, the big one. Twitch Rivals announcement. This is for Halo 2. This is by Twitch. Now, I'm assuming here. Okay?
Okay.
I'm assuming that HCS tweet of the 4 pictures that we talked about last week is this announcement. Based off of the talent involved.
Okay.
So hear me out. That's just an assumption. I could have probably asked them and they probably would have clarified. I just didn't do that. So that's on me if I'm wrong. This is just an assumption. But Twitch Rivals Halo 2, we're finishing the fight. $50,000 is on the line when 16 Halo 2 legends battle in 3 historic formats. Twitch Rivals Halo 2 Throwback with Ninja, featuring captains T-Squared, Ghost Ayame, Elamite, and Walshy. So, for those wondering, I'm going to fuck up on Elamite because I'm not remembering, but it's Team Straight Rippin', Carbon, Final Boss, and I'm forgetting what Elamite's is because Elamite was also on Straight Rippin'. So that's why I'm a little confused here, but whatever, fuck it. It begins on the 19th of this month, which is Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific time with Puckett and D-Mac fucking on the call there. I can't fucking wait, man. This is going to be fucking insane. All they needed now, if this happens, Maddie says agency. I didn't even call you out, Maddie. Thank you. I appreciate that as always. What I want to have happen is, so we talked about, I forget if we mentioned where Martin got a happy birthday wish or like happy birthday cameo from Farouk, who was one of the people on the stages at MLG events where he said, "Lock it up," right? Before like Championship Sunday or whatever. What I would love to see is just fucking randomly, they just throw it to him and he's there and he says to lock it up. That would be like the penultimate last thing needed to really make this just like an old school MLG event without it being MLG. That's literally all it needs now. I can't fucking wait. I don't know who the other players are. I don't think anybody does right now. But man, I'm fucking stoked. I know Halo 2 is old as shit. Okay. I understand. But at least it's not Halo 3. Because it's not as slow as Halo 3. And I love Halo 3, but it's not as slow as Halo 3. And they say 16 Halo 2 legends.
There's more.
Oh, yeah. Including those captains. Like,
right.
I can't fucking wait.
While not coming from the Halo 2 space myself, I am happy for the people for which this is happening for. I'll say that.
Thank you, Will.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for being happy for me on this.
There you go. I mean, I'm a newbie. What do you want?
Hey, it's okay.
I don't know the past, but I'm learning.
It's okay.
Getting.
You can see some old fogies get back on the sticks again. You know, that's what it's going to be. Maddie says, I know Snipe Down said he's in it, and Neighbor's stream title said Twitch Rivals Practice. Okay, I saw Snipe Down tweet today. I did not know about Neighbor. So there you go. There's 2 other confirmed. I'd love to see Roy and Lunch come back for this.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be fucking dope.
I did get to see them a little bit in 5. right?
Sure.
They were there at the beginning.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were on EG. Yep.
Yes.
At the very, very, very beginning. Like, just bring back fucking...
Ninja was a Reach kid, though, wasn't he?
Bring them all back. Ogre 1 and Ogre 2, bring them back. Bring them all back. Hey, the GOAT picture would make sense because Ogre 2 coming back for this event, he is the undisputed GOAT in that game.
We'll have to wait and see, Josh.
I fucking want it so bad. I want it so bad. Thursday, guys. Thursday. This week. Stay tuned.
Oh, God.
Speaking of which, well, that's it for the competitive news, Will.
Buttons.
Speaking of which, the upcoming tournaments of the week presented by NoobCombo.com. Head on over to NoobCombo.com for all your Halo esports needs, including this. Thursday, August 19th, Twitch Rivals Halo 2. That's what you got going on. Bada bing, bada boom. That's it for upcoming tournaments of the week presented by NoobCombo.com. Will,
yeah.
Did you know that you can check out NoobCombo.com for all your Halo esports needs?
I did not, Josh. Holy cow.
But did you
Please tell me more.
Did you also know that there's no merch?
Oh, well, I'm not going there now.
But if you did want merch, you can head on over to HCS Pro Talk.com.
Don't do it to him.
And click on the merch button at the top right corner.
I'm so sorry, Matt.
Get yourself some HCS Pro Talk merch.
I apologize for
while
this
you
guy in advance.
While you wait for Maddie's merch announcement. Oh, man. Maddie's merch madness. That's what I'm going to call it. I can't fucking wait. While you wait for his merch to come, you can buy ours. Sweet. Shameless plug out of the way. Will, what do we got next? Rostermania!
Yeah. Some Rostermania. Let me write down something real quick.
Sounds good. Will, while you write that down, let me just say, Matty Rums in the chat gives us a tease and says, soon. Who the fuck knows what that is?
What are we going to do when he does have merch? You know, like, that whole bit just goes out the window.
I'm not going to buy. No, let me rephrase. I am going to buy all of it. But here's what we'll do. I'll just give it away. Here's what we'll do.
Okay.
When it's out, we'll blast it on socials or whatever, but we're not going to talk about it on the show. Okay? At all.
Just be silent about it.
At all. Until it gets here. Then I'm going to fucking throw it all at the camera.
You didn't knock that damn thing over.
Oh, fuck yeah, I am. I'm going to break it. But no,
all right.
So there you go.
It's like we're getting a new camera, boys.
When we don't talk about it on the show, you know it's out. Just kidding. Well, who knows what the fuck we're going to do, but I am going to buy all of it. I know that for a fact. I can't wait. Go ahead, Will. What do we got?
Rostermania. Phoenix is looking to coach.
Ooh.
Spy Phoenix on Twitter says, going to start putting out offers to coach going into Infinite. Any teams that need a coach for Infinite, hit me up. Not me, Phoenix.
Hit Will up.
Yeah. You don't know what's in this brain. Retweet and vouches appreciated. Not for me, for Phoenix. VOD, review, and PowerPoint portfolio available if needed. Again, I don't have that. I've been coaching League of Legends and Halo for 10 years. Definitely not me.
So
Phoenix. Hit up Phoenix. He's the man you want.
Remember the team we talked about last week who needed a coach?
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean,
HCS Pro Talk. Not putting teams together.
All right. And then Common's team is still looking for an org, again, by Common on Twitter. And he states, we are still in the market for an organization looking to jump into Halo Infinite esports. If any teams are looking to have any initial discussions, please feel free to DM me or reach out via email at emails provided in the tweet. Team includes Common, Swish, Its Name, and Haynes.
Fuck yeah.
And that does it for Rostermania this week.
Thank you, Will. What do we got for the tournament and league recaps that happened over the last week?
Yeah. Beachland 10. Holy crap.
Silos got knocked out immediately.
Poor Silos.
I'm just putting them on blast. Silos, I hope you had fun.
I tuned in for a little bit of it.
Oh, my God. Okay. Before you talk about the results of this, I need to say typically the stream's great, right?
Yeah.
There was an instance where a gentleman came on. These are my messages to Silos.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay.
This was on the 8th.
Silos is a big H1 fan for those who don't know or haven't listened before. He loves the game and will die on his hill that it's the best game ever.
Yes. The Halo 1 lifer, the only true Halo 1 lifer that I know is him. So this is August 8th. Okay. During the stream, this is what I messaged him. He's at Beachland, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. I said, who the fuck is on the mic right now for the stream? This dude sounding like a redneck gangster wannabe. I'm so confused.
Okay.
And then I said in all caps, who the fuck is this guy? This dude is something else. I'm not going to say who it was because that doesn't need to be said. But Silos says, yeah, Mick Dick got after him a couple times for messing with the stream stuff and then just ripped into him before he was escorted out. I'm not sure if he's welcome back tomorrow or not. This was, again, the 8th. Definitely said some questionable things right before being kicked out, though. So don't be an asshole is basically what it is. This dude was fucking like... This dude sounded like he was motorboating on the mic.
So he was just fucking around.
Minutes at a time.
Oh, wow.
It was insane. He was calling out Ogre 2. Like, Ogre 2 was in the chat.
What?
Yeah, Ogre 2 was in the chat, and he was calling him out. He's like, where are you, Ogre 2? Where are you? Get over here. Where the fuck are you, Ogre 2? And we're like, what is happening right now? I'm so confused.
That's got to be in the VOD.
Oh, I believe it is. Absolutely.
Oh, no.
So if you want to go back and find it on the 8th of August, it's there somewhere.
Wow.
I don't recommend it. But like, if you want something to like melt your brain cells for a few minutes, have fun. Sorry, Will. But what were the results of the tournament?
Of the Beachland in 7th through 8th. We had Silence and Sin, and then Frolic and Nacho. In 5th through 6th, we had Scrub Twista and Chips, and then Reapa and Doughboy. In 4th place, taking home $386. It was Twisted M and Fitty.
Fitty.
In 3rd, taking home $772. It was Joe Wins and Notorious.
Jones.
Jounds?
Yeah.
I like Joe Wins.
Tell him that.
Maybe I just say it funny.
No, it's your interpretation.
Jounds. Fucking Jounds. And 2nd, we had Fat Bastard and McDick taking home $1,158.
Two of the greatest names
yeah.
in Halo esports history.
And they're dominant usually.
They're so good at Halo 1. It's insane.
But coming in first in this Beachland, it was Legend and Skills taking home $1,544.
The guy I was talking about, if you want to really go back and try to find it in the VOD, Reapa and Doughboy were playing at the time because this dude would just keep calling out Reapa. Like, just trust me. You don't... I'm like egging people on to go watch it.
I may have heard some of this because like
Did you?
I had it up on the side screen while I was working on something.
Yeah.
And like I swore there was someone like talking who wasn't talking in the street like on camera. I'm like, what the fuck? And I ended up just muting it and going back to what I was doing and watching them play.
When he first started talking, I thought that it was a guy on one of the teams.
Yeah.
And I didn't see their mouths lining up to what this person was saying.
Yep.
And I'm thinking to myself, wait, where the fuck? Who is this guy right now? Like, what is happening? And then it's just, it was something. It was something.
All right. Moving on for some recaps here. Halo Draft League Dust the Rust Halo 5 FFA results. Looks like we have a winner. It was Glitchy.
Yeah. So the bracket wasn't updated. And in the Discord for the Halo Draft League, I think it was Reem Seamer, great name again, just said that Glitchy won. And the bracket's still not updated.
Gotcha.
So
I'll never forget when we played against Reem Seamer and Seam Reamer.
Yeah, what a phenomenal experience that was. Reem Seamer and Seam Reamer.
Yes, it was great.
God.
Moving on, Blue Team Tournaments, Rainbow Road FFA. And we'll run through them all, because why not? In 8th place, it was Mo. 7th, Kratos. 6th, Lil Sandal. 5th went to Burnt Eddie. 4th, MCC Andrew. 3rd, Shinsei, blah, blah, blah. Is that it?
Yeah.
Shinsei Renzo.
You got it. 100%.
2nd went to Rynoob. And 1st went to Aperture.
Now, again, King Nick not in this one because he qualified in the previous qualifier.
He's been dominating all the FFA stuff.
Yep.
It's
so
nuts.
we'll see at the end of the month where he's crowned the winner of this one as well. I mean, we'll see.
I would be confident in making that prediction unless he has just one of those off days. It could always happen. But if he's on, and he's going to win.
Penn Halo tweeted out, who do you think is going to take the Halo 3 championship? And I replied from the Pro Talk account. I'm like, based off of consistency, it's got to be him.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
But there you go.
All right. That's all we got for recaps.
With that, Will, let's get into some regular news. Employee Spotlight, Leonard Holman of 343 Industries. This is by 343 Industries. So they do an Employee Spotlight, which is an interview with one of the people on the team. And I go in there and I pull some interesting tidbits to share on the show that kind of pertain, I guess, to the show. So tell us about working in the Slipspace engine. Leonard states, Slipspace really is a mystical beast. It walks this fine line of intimidating futuristic technology married to little gems of classic gameplay and subtly authentic legacy behaviors. I love that the engineering team has embraced the modern features of the C++ language. It's an exciting time to be a C++ developer, at least I think so. So every once in a while, you find some real old nuggets of surprising stuff from the original Halo CE code. It's almost like excavating an old archaeological site, trying to figure out what it was doing and if it's still needed. It happens less often now, but it's always fun when you find some old glimpse of the past and either modernize it to take advantage of current tech or leave it just as you found it. And then, what customizations are you most excited about and why? Leonard states, I'm proud of the prosthetics and how they're not simply a customization, but a body option that gets applied to whatever armor or customization you pick. I love that it was designed as part of your body and how it is an inclusive customization type. I'm also excited that you can unequip your shoulder pads, which I think is funny. I believe shoulder pads have always just been there in Halo, so being able to turn them off is a small but exciting thing for me, even if no one will actually do so. You will have that choice. I mean, there's so much I'm thrilled about, it's hard to pick, but outside of the above, I can't wait to show off the armor effects. It just brings something very new to the Halo universe as a player customization, and some of the options look amazing. I'm excited for where we can take this type of customization in the future. So there you go. I thought that was really cool. The fact that they're finding little nuggets of CE code in there, the fact that if you use a prosthetic, it applies to the coding and everything that you're using. So it's not just static, I guess you could say. And we already knew that armor effects were going to be coming in some way, shape, or form, but to hear them excited about that, I think things are going to get fucking kooky, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Halo Community Update. This is by Snickerdoodle over on HaloWaypoint.com. Just one piece here I wanted to include, which is the Halo 5 Guardians calendar. Are you really going to rock no shoulder pads?
I don't know. I'm seeing if anyone else wanted to. I'd be down.
I bet you $100.
It'd be fun.
If the Seeker helmet is in Infinite, Justin will rock Seeker and no shoulder pads. Guaranteed. Mark my words, he will do that.
All right.
And now that I said it, if he doesn't do it, he's going to say, oh, I told you I wasn't going to do it. But no. Let's just say I didn't even say that. I'm guaranteed he would do it. Guaranteed. Upcoming calendar for Halo 5 in August includes August 12th, the Triple Team rotates in for Castle Wars, and Warzone Assault goes live for the weekend. On the 19th, Core Play rotates in for Triple Team, and on the 26th, Covenant Slayer rotates in for Core Play, and Warzone Turbo goes live for the weekend. On September 2nd, Fall 2021 Arena season begins, and Ranked Mythic Arena rotates in for Ranked Snipers for the month. I like the Mythic Arena playlist, but that's a sweaty fucking playlist. Also, Rock and Rail rotates in for Covenant Slayer. So there you go. Get your XP. You have a week to do so because on September 9th, Roaming King rotates in for Rock and Rail. On September 16th, ODST Slayer rotates in for Roaming King and Warzone Assault goes live for the weekend. On the 23rd of September, Griffball rotates in for Roaming King. And finally, on the 30th of September, Community Slayer rotates in for Griffball, and Warzone Turbo goes live for the weekend. Last regular news story we have, MCC development and flighting updates by Postums. This is going to talk about weapon offsets. This week I got to talk to Max Slagor. I butchered that. Design director.
It's like Slagor.
Slagor?
Pretty sure.
What? My initial thought, I'm not kidding. My initial thought was, that's a Pokemon ass last name.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Right? Doesn't that
wrong.
just sound like?
Yeah.
Not a bad last name. Don't get me wrong. I love Pokemon.
No,
but
it sounds badass though.
It does.
Like that would probably be a fire type Pokemon.
Yeah, that'd be in your starting lineup. If you didn't pick a fire starter, which I do. But besides the point. Design director, and then Chris Case, associate producer from the publishing team about the improvements made to the weapon offsets in MCC. This feature is a bit different than you might remember, so let's dig into it. Postums asks, let's get this one started off right. Where is the team at in terms of current implementation for weapon offsets in MCC? Chris states, improvements to weapon offsets have been going since the Season 6 flight. We're currently in review through both internal and Ring 1 flighting of the feature with a target launch for Season 8. That's awesome. So in the not too distant future, players will be able to get hands-on with this change. Which games are we currently working on getting it into? Chris states, it'll be supported per title for Halo CE, Halo 3, 4, ODST, and Reach. So not 2 and 2 Anniversary. Each title will have slight variations to the min-max cap of weapon offsets per bucket to avoid egregious clipping, but our goal is to allow as much freedom as possible for players to adjust the values in-game without causing significant distortion for the common first-person animations, idle, walking, and shooting. Wow, so it's almost ready. I'd be remiss if I didn't ask, what are some of the key challenges with this feature? I know we did some work to update it based on feedback, but what are areas that we had to take extra special care on for this new feature? Max states, adding new gameplay options to all the games in Halo the Master Chief Collection requires careful planning, execution, and a lot of handcrafted tuning. We needed to consider how the weapons would look under a variety of crosshair, FOV, and display settings while also testing them across both Spartans and Elites in a variety of combat circumstances in each game. As we say with many features in MCC, it takes a village. We're grateful for the internal feedback from our QA teams, as well as the community that tested this feature in our flight. Below, you can see some of the work in progress screenshots of this in action. Speaking of feedback, there is quite a bit that came through from the previous time we flighted this feature. What were some key takeaways that have been iterated on and changed since then? Chris states one of the big changes that covers a lot of the feedback we received involved allowing folks to preview their offset changes as they're adjusted, without having to navigate in and out with every change. The range of adjustments were also increased, variable between bucket and title, and is now presented with 0 as default, allowing positive and negative directional adjustment. A slider for horizontal movement was also added, and realigned the axes to use to be closer to the in-game engines. It's all great news for folks who got some hands-on time and provided their insights. I'm sure you'll be excited. In terms of big picture, did these changes impact what the feature was intended to be? What are some of the key goals the team had behind this feature? Max states, we wanted to provide a robust set of customization options for each game in Halo MCC and deliver on features the community is looking forward to. Weapon offsets give players more control over how the weapon view models show up throughout gameplay, allowing players to move them off screen or closer to center via horizontal, vertical, and depth sliders. We want to provide a broad and highly customizable set of offset values for each game, while keeping the options manageable for players who will move between multiple different games. More options are always a win for players. During the development, I'm curious, were there any gotchas that were encountered with trying to bring this feature to life? Max says, due to the fact that there are 3 different Halo 2 engines, we were only able to provide a single set of sliders for Classic Campaign, Halo 2 and Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer weapons at launch. We hope to split these settings out in a future update. While we're able to add a solid range of weapon offset values, we were not able to provide as broad of a range of values for each category as we would like, due to the way armors and animations were originally created for each individual title. To provide a wider range of values, there may be some situations where visual artifacts can present themselves at the extremes. We avoided ranges that had overly distracting or problematic visual issues, and we leave it to players to decide what they feel comfortable with, similar to our approach with adding the FOV sliders. So when do we expect players will be able to get their hands on it? Season 8. That's when they're targeting it.
Yeah.
That's it for the... What were you going to say?
That's it for the regular news. I feel like we need to follow up with something.
Oh, shit. Go ahead.
So discussion continued after our original topic of starting weapon for Infinite.
Yes.
And we've had a lot of people say, or the main point of topic, we wanted the BR, right? We thought the BR was good. It felt good. It was fun to play with.
Yes.
A lot of people have said that it's too easy to use and that the skill gap would be less at the top.
Yes.
Do you still feel the same way about the BR as you did before? Have you changed your mind at all? Has anything else come to light that you would like to talk about? Or do you still want the BR?
I still want the BR. I think it's still fun to use. I think it's the most, I would say, so what is it? The Commando?
Yeah, sorry to put you on the spot with this.
No. You're good. I would say, so like I think the Commando is more powerful than BR at range. So I like the BR from a standpoint of not just the classic nature of it, but I love the way the gun sounds. I love how it shoots. Now we have to keep in mind something here. Okay? We played, I don't even think, dude, I don't think anybody mentioned this yet. We played against bots for the majority of the time.
Yeah.
We played against bots for the majority of time who ran at you. Okay? We played a very brief stint of PvP where you wouldn't always have a guaranteed map layout to get a BR in the first place.
Yeah.
So I think pros saying it's too easy right now don't have enough information to go off of. I don't think anybody, I'm not just trying to single out pros here who have that opinion. I don't think anybody has a wide enough breadth of information to base this off of. Because the majority of the time we had was spent playing on a flight of a 2-month older build than where they currently were, mainly against bots on 3 maps with different weapon layouts every time you loaded in.
Yeah. I'm sort of convinced that what's the map with the training grounds, right? I'm wondering if that's a bot only map because I don't remember playing it in 4v4.
I don't think we played it 4v4 at all either. No, I don't think we did. I think we only played Bazaar and Recharge.
Yeah. So I'm really curious.
Oh, no. I played 4v4 on it. That was when I played against Uni.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well then there. Anyway, yes, I kind of get both sides of it.
Sure.
But I do like the BR a lot. And if the gun's easier to use, that just means your movement, your placement, your strats, your pushes have to be that much smarter.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Now, the gun being easier to use, coming from Halo 5's pistol, yes. To me, there is a clear differentiator of the BR and Infinite in the state that we played it in felt much easier to use than the Halo 5 pistol in its current iteration.
Yeah.
In its game. But they're separate games.
Right. And we haven't seen a DMR yet. We don't know what that plays like. We don't know the pacing of the shots. What if the DMR just isn't viable? Or what if the Commando being single shot?
Is the DMR even confirmed to be in the game?
Don't know.
I don't think it's been confirmed. I could totally be wrong here, but I don't think it's been confirmed.
And we don't have another pistol that other than the Halo 1 pistol that we have rumored, speculated to be.
Yes. So I absolutely respect the majority of the professionals' opinions that they'd prefer a single shot weapon or for the BR to be harder to use. We just have to keep in mind the context of what we played with.
Yeah.
We played on a 2-month older build than what the current build was at, roughly. And we mainly played against bots who ran at you. Did the gun overall feel easier to use than Halo 5's pistol? Without a doubt, yes, 100%. But yeah, you weren't guaranteed to spawn on a map variant that had the BR. Because what, on live fire, on the weapon pad for the BR, or the weapon pads with the BR, the commando could spawn there.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're getting when you spawn in. So the opportunity, this is why I'm saying that I don't think we collectively have enough information to go off of to be like, in a professional scenario,
right,
this gun is super easy to use.
That's it. Pros weren't always playing against other pros.
No.
A little bit, but...
From what Snakebite said, I don't know if this is 100% true, because he doesn't, I don't think he knows, but he said that he believed MMR was enabled in the flight. Again, I don't know how real that is.
Yeah.
But it was kind of funny that watching the games that they were playing in that Money Tuesday event, they were getting matched up more with pros.
Okay.
So maybe there was something there.
Maybe.
But regardless, what, that lasted 2 or 3 hours? Like we don't have enough data.
Yeah, there's not team strats.
No.
There's nothing.
No.
Solid. Yeah.
Nobody, like, you. We're still trying to learn call outs.
Okay,
we're trying to learn
we'll
mechanics.
figure it out next flight then. Well, next flight we'll know what the starting weapon is. we'll know by then. That's enough data, right?
Yeah, right. No, I'm excited. I'm anxious. I'm nervous for what they're gonna do. But it's not like we haven't played all the maps.
Yeah.
We haven't played all the modes.
Yeah.
We haven't consistently been playing against other players.
Yeah.
We don't have strategies down. We don't have call outs down.
That place over there.
Right. It's like there's so many more variables at play here that we don't know about that I think it's just too early to tell that this gun's just way too easy. In the context of the Halo 5 pistol, yes, it feels easier to use. But we're talking about 2 completely different games. And what did I say? What have we said from basically the inception of the show? Every Halo is different than the last.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. They're never the same. So I've been seeing a lot of okay, 2 things I want to hit at because now you got me going. So, I'm sorry.
Just wanted a simple answer.
I know. 2 things I want to hit on here. I've been seeing a lot of, and somebody put this out on Reddit, and I forgot who you are, and I apologize. If you listen to the show, you know who you are. They put out a post on Reddit that's like, all these people complaining that Halo Infinite needs to have this, needs to change this in order to succeed, needs to shut the fuck up. And that, we have a public platform. Everybody has a public platform. Go online. But like, I want to push that sentiment that Halo Infinite doesn't need what you think it needs in order to be successful, in order to be competitive. Blah, 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 blah. Maddie says adamant on our competitive Halo. There you go. Thank you. So I'm not saying his words verbatim, okay? Just that I'm just going, okay, hear me out. I think people who are consistently like, the fucking sidekick needs to be buffed, the BR needs to be nerfed, blah, 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 blah. It needs this gun, it needs this gun, it needs this thing, it needs this thing, it needs to change this. It needs a battle royale. Like, with kindness, I ask you, please, shut the fuck up.
Respectfully.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Respectfully shut the fuck up. Seriously, because You don't have the full game in your fucking hands. You don't. You may have played a flight of an old build with not even half the shit that's going to be in the fucking game. Just wait. Just be patient, for fuck's sake. We've all been waiting for so goddamn long, okay? I get it. But stop acting like it needs the one thing that you say in order to be successful. Because that's not the case. It's not the case. So just stop. The other thing I want to address is not directly related to this, but just for the Halo community in general. We, as in HCS Pro Talk, I feel we have a really good community overall. Okay? Yeah, a lot of polite, a lot of respectful individuals. I like what we got going on.
Yeah, can agree with that.
The overall competitive Halo community, I'll say, or just Halo in general, I've just been seeing so much negativity on my timeline lately towards people, towards the game, towards whatever. Just stop. Like, I get it. I can be an asshole. Okay? I'll fucking call it out. I've been an asshole multiple times on this show. But the fact of the matter is, don't fucking go after people. What are you doing? Just stop. Grow the fuck up. For fuck's sake, it feels like it's just rampant 10-year-olds when it's not. They're fucking mid-20s and older are just being shitters. Like, just stop. What are you doing? Do you literally not have anything better to do but to just be an asshole on Twitter or wherever else? Seriously? You can't do anything better than that. You can't go fucking masturbate, for God's sake.
Jesus.
Seriously, like, go fucking remove your stress elsewhere. Go read a book, for Christ's sake. I can't fucking believe it. I'm reading this shit. I'm not kidding. There have been times where I would read a comment and I'm not going to respond, but like I'd read a comment and then I'd think to myself, man, A, I just lost brain cells reading that. And B, if I was the person that this was directed to, oh my God. Oh my God. That's why I love the mute and block feature on Twitter. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. People are just idiots. And just fucking mean. Oh. Stop with the negativity, please. It's fucking exhausting. Be better. It's time for, that's it for the regular news. I don't know if you already pressed the button or not.
We did that already.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
it's okay.
I sent you on a tangent.
I want the BR to be the starting weapon in competitive Halo Infinite. There you go.
Thanks, Josh.
No problem. It's time for Con to the Games to Watch. Jesus Christ. The funny part is that like I didn't even want to talk about the negativity shit.
You went into it yourself.
I did. I didn't even want to.
Kept it simple.
Nah.
You brought yourself down the rage train. All right.
I did. I raged more nerd right there. That's what I did.
We need to get what should we just do? Josh Rage as like our first emote because we still need to figure that shit out.
We do need to figure out that shit straight up. We really do. God damn it. Some people I just don't understand. But whatever.
Got another games watch.
Yeah. CDL Champs update. This is by Call of Duty League. Call of Duty League has the best fans in the world. I don't know about that. And we know you've been waiting to see your favorite teams and players return to the main stage. Excuse me. Our top priority is the health and safety of our fans, staff, and players. With the rising rate of COVID-19 cases in Los Angeles County, we're enhancing our safety measures for the Call of Duty League Championship weekend. Effective immediately, all attendees will be required to show proof of vaccination or, if not fully vaccinated, a negative PCR or antigen test received within 72 hours of the day of your attendance. All attendees must wear a mask during the event, regardless of vaccination status. For more details on the on-site policy and for a full list of acceptable proof of vaccination and or negative COVID-19 tests, please visit our website. We look forward to seeing you with a mask. Next up, Clay is back for champs, Will. Clayster's back.
At this point, does it make much of an impact?
I would hope so, considering he did win last year under the Empire.
Yeah.
And he is that veteran talent for the roster. It does suck to see Diamond Con gone because I think he's a good young talent.
He was up and coming, yeah.
Yep. But I think Clay, you have a more solidified chance at going further in the tournament.
Yeah.
I don't know how far they get. I don't think they win. Sorry, Maddie. But I think they have a better chance now with Clay being back.
I can agree.
Awesome. And then Optic is going to play. This is by CDL Intel. So before I even say what CDL Intel said, there was a problem with Scump and Envoy of Optic Chicago, Will. They tested positive for COVID-19. Mm-hmm. So they needed to be tested negative for COVID-19 in order to go to champs.
Yes.
So update to that, Scump and Envoy have both tested negative for COVID and will be attending champs. Now, Beth, High Tech Redneck, in our Discord stated that Scump and Envoy finally tested negative and should be good to go for champs. And then in parentheses, they have to pass the at-event COVID test still. So there you go. They're more than likely going to be fine. If they already tested negative, they should be fine. But there you go. That could have been a massive blow. Like,
yeah,
that's tournament ending immediately.
Yep.
No amount of sub is going to get you to where they should be in terms of champs.
Personally, from having COVID, though, I know that shit can mess you up for long after it's gone. So
long COVID is a real thing.
Hopefully, they can still compete at a high level where that's because to win champs, you want to play against the best of the best, right? Like,
yes.
You want the best competition to be there because that's what it's all about.
Yep.
So if they're not at the top of their game, it's going to suck, right? Like,
absolutely.
And there'll always be that thing. Well, what if they had been at their top health? Who would have got the better? You know what I mean? Of that situation. So it's, I hope they're doing well.
Me too. I do. I agree. Rage says, I got a coworker on leave for 2 months plus because of long-term effects.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too. Like, these are just, I'm not to sound like an asshole, but we like just everyday people, right? You have professional athletes who dedicate their lives and their bodies to like being the most fit and healthy that they can possibly be for their sport.
Mm-hmm.
And they have long-term COVID effects.
Yeah.
Like, it's no fucking joke. It's no joke. So please be safe, follow guidelines, just be smart. That's it for Countdown the Games Watch. Will, it's time for Will's Adventures with the Nailers and other games too. Nice.
Yeah,
Will, what'd you play last week?
I got drunk as fuck last Friday and played some Rock Band.
Will got turned up.
Got turned.
You gonna get turned on the weekend?
This Saturday I will be.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I played Valorant throughout the week. I went from Bronze 1 to Bronze 3.
Nice. So you said it's 3 ranks, right? So next is Silver?
Next would be Silver 1, yep. Making my way downtown.
Moving fast.
Yeah.
I saw, what was it, Night Fox?
Night Fox is up to Diamond or Platinum.
Plat 3.
Yeah.
Almost D1.
Almost Diamond. Yep.
Holy moly.
I've been meaning to play games with him, but ever since he found out our disparity in rank, that hasn't happened. So I don't blame you. Yeah,
no, you should blame him. He's like, nah.
Yeah, he
I'm kidding.
It was funny because on Discord, he was like, add me. And then I never saw the message. And then like 6 months later, I saw the message. I'm like, oh, hey, added. And he was gold at the time when I was like low bronze. And then he's been slowly making his way up. So
there you go.
Yeah, good shit.
Good shit indeed.
So yes, Rock Band and Valorant. That's what I played. What about you, Josh?
Well, hold on.
Oh.
What was your favorite song you played during your Rock Band binge?
Oh God.
I gotta know. If you remember.
So I played with Joe for a little bit.
Okay.
We now share accounts and buy songs so we can each play songs.
Nice.
And play online.
It's like the original Netflix sharing.
Yeah. Gosh, I don't remember. We did some fun ones though.
Okay.
Joey bought some new country songs, so I tried out some Carrie Underwood before he cheats.
Oh my God. Took a Louisville Slugger to both headlights.
Yeah, all that fun stuff. We played a little bit of everything, like some Stevie Wonder.
Nice. That's some good shit.
Yeah, I tried so Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody.
It's a phenomenal song.
It is. Me singing it, however, not so phenomenal.
No, that's phenomenal. That's a better version.
Oh sure,
right there.
Oh sure.
Yep. William Houston.
You know what? A real fun one that we did was I Believe in a Thing Called Love.
Just listen to the rhythm of my heart.
Yeah. I could hit that part. It was just
a great song.
The like really high, like I believe in a thing called love. When it goes real high though, no.
Yeah, that's, no. I'm not gonna try right now, but yeah, that song's amazing too.
It's a real fun song. Yep. So did some country stuff, did some old pop punk. I had to play Dear Maria.
Gotta play Dear Maria, Count Me In.
Joey has convinced me to move from hard vocals to expert vocals.
Ooh.
So I went like, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a beast on hard vocals. Like I'm 99, 100% in most songs.
Nice.
I moved down to like, I can still get like 98 on some songs, but there's some like other ones where I'm more like 90%, 92% now.
Okay.
Still it's still fun. That's all that really matters. The score is kind of just the side thing,
It's
if I get a good score, cool. If I'm having fun, great.
It's like whose line is it anyway? Yeah. Points don't matter.
Yes, the game. What is it? Something's made up and the points don't matter.
The games are made up and the points don't matter.
Yeah, even though it's the same games every week, so they're not made up anymore. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Hey, for what it's worth, the original cast of that show, phenomenal.
Yeah,
that show was special. Just really special. Was it true improv? Like on the spot improv?
I feel like it was supposed to be.
Okay, because if it really was truly on the spot improv, man, I don't know about anything better than that. That was really good.
And Wayne Brady, right? With like the songs.
Yep.
He always knew like the melody of the songs and whatnot. But if you go back and watch the first episodes, it's not as spot on as it gets. So obviously they learned over time.
Sure. They just get better with practice.
But yeah, because they never really changed up the stuff.
No.
But yeah.
Great show. Great show. And I love how like they gave who is the host?
Drew Carey.
Drew Carey. I love how they just gave him shit throughout the episodes too.
All the time.
It's so good. Like the banter that they have back and forth is just, it's a great show. Just a great show all around. I played a few games. I played Dirt 5 some more. I'm just working on completing all the events. It's like I said, it's my mindless racer while I wait for Forza Horizon 5 to come out. Final Fantasy 14. I'm still working through the Heavensward expansion. Jesus Christ. And it's really good. Like it really picked up pace now. It's very good. And then I'm really into Magic the Gathering now.
With the commander decks?
Yeah. Like I'm really loving it. And I've been binging. Like I say I have all these shows and movies I need to watch, right? But I've been binging game nights on the Command Zone YouTube channel, which is they play 4-player Commander, and it's funny, it's fun, it's upbeat. You see some wacky, crazy plays, and just they always have themes to the episodes. It's really, really good content in terms of Magic the Gathering. So yeah. I watch that. I play the tabletop game with my wife. Play some Arena on the phone. I'm in it. Love it. That's what I played.
All right.
Will, it's time for some shout-outs. So I would say shout out to everyone who joined the community played it. I think it was just Justin that was there. So Justin, shout out to you.
So sorry, Justin.
Can you give me another shout out sound? That's just for you, Justin. That's it. And then shout out to everyone who followed and subbed during the live show. Rage with the tier 1 13-month resub. Thank you so much. You're great. And I love you. Then community creations, Halo memes every day. Reddit.com/r/Halo memes. Clips of the week, number 118 by High Tech Redneck. That went live today. YouTube links including the Google Doc of the show notes of the show, exclamation point show notes in the chat. Blue Team helmet redesigns is by Wernizage. Probably just mispronounced the fuck out of that, but it's in there. We have DXR Podcast Episode 2, Attack of the Keyboards. Get it?
Instead of Attack of the Clones.
Yeah. I like what they did there. This is my DXR Podcast. Go listen to that. And then we have What Halo Infinite PvP Looks Like as a Pro. This is by Shyway. So probably a little bit more discussion on that BR. Go check that video out. It published today as well. So go check everything out. Google Doc of the show notes of the show. Exclamation point show notes in the chat. Or if you're listening to this version of the podcast, either audio or the VOD, it's in the description. You want the link. It's always there. Go check it out. Will, without further ado, had a little quick episode today. But
last one was a little quick too.
It was. Not a whole lot going on. We're waiting for the next flight. I'm excited for this Twitch Rivals event, though. It's going to be exciting. Mm-hmm. See all the old fogies coming out of the floorboards and going to kick some ass. It's going to be great. Can't wait. Will, do us a solid and plug the show.
Of course, you can find us on your favorite podcast services. Search for HCS Pro Talk. Leave us a review and let others know about the show. Are you? I didn't know if I should run through them. I run through them all the time. If you can find us on all podcast services, Josh is going to shout out Pocket Cast because it's his favorite thing in the world. But you probably already knew that if you're listening to the show.
Pocket Cast. It is one of the greatest things ever.
Discord, join the community discussion, going live notices, community playdate organization, ideas, conversations going on there. Get the link and get in the Discord. If you don't know what Discord is, it's just a server where everyone can talk in text channels, voice channels, whatever. Get in there.
Fucking Maddie. Did you know WordPress bought Pocket Cast? Kappa? Yes. Also, you know what? Will, before you continue, actually, we'll go ahead. Finish up and then I'll say what I'm going to say.
Find us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Go check it out. If you're watching live, you know we're on Twitch. If you're listening, we're on Twitch. You can.
We are here.
We are here. Again, follow Twitter and join the Discord for our going live updates and notices on when the show is live.
Or turn on the Twitch noties.
That too. But if you don't know we're on Twitch, you're not going to have the Twitch noties on quite yet.
Fucked, aren't you?
So, yeah. Follow our shit, people. And then we have our own website with a link to our merch at the top right corner. We got to get more things in there, but
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully bigger plans.
Yes.
Yeah, bigger plans.
Don't forget the fine folks over at Podcast Evolved. Make sure to check out HaloPodcast.com, your home for Halo. If you're looking for their Podcast Evolved show, Mission to Brief show, book club, Builds with Blocks, and Halo headlines. Go check it out. What were you going to say?
If you don't, you're a bitch. And also what I was going to say is Pocket Casts, right?
Yeah.
So you know how there's times where you're trying to find an application. Now, again, we're not sponsored, okay? This isn't an ad. This is literally me, like, really enjoying this application and using it every single day. You know when you're, like, searching the App Store or you go on Google and you're like, best app for such and such, best app to do such and such, right?
Yeah.
And you get a list curated by different outlets and whatever, and they'll say, oh, this is the best for these reasons. This is the best for these reasons, but not these reasons, right? There's a very rare time where you find an app that does basically everything you could ever want it to do. That's why I like Pocket Cast so much, is because it does basically everything I could possibly want it to do in terms of podcasts, which that is what it is made for. It's not like a Spotify where they have music streaming and then podcasts built in as well. It's not anything like that. It's a fully built independent podcast application. And I love it. I love it. The one thing, this is a criticism that I will gladly give it. The one thing that I do not like about it now is that they added a subscription model and they took away the one-time fee to buy the app. So before, the app was it was a one-time payment. You buy it once. I think it was like a few dollars to $6, I forget. But like you buy it once, that's it. But now they've introduced a subscription model, and I don't like that. I don't. Now, the one thing I will say is since I did purchase the app when it like before the subscription model came out, I get a lifetime subscription for no additional charge. But I will gladly say that I do not like the idea that they implemented a subscription model for this. So if that is a turnoff, I understand. There are alternatives that you can find out there if you want a podcast app specifically for podcasts. I know a lot of people just use Spotify, and that's fine. If it works for you, awesome. I just love Pocket Cast for what it offers in terms of the grand scope of listening to podcasts all the time. And that's what I do. So there's my soapbox for it. Again, not an ad or anything. We're not being paid by them. I wish. But yeah, got to give credit where credit's due. So thanks for coming to my soapbox. Or my TED Talk, I guess you could say. Will,
right. Yeah.
I don't have anything else. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for episode 196 of HCS Pro Talk. If you're in the Discord, well, if you're not, you should be, like Will said. Yeah. If you are in the Discord, like Will asked, do you have any updated thoughts on the BR starts? If the BR should be the starting weapon, based off of what we talked about today. What else do you want to talk about in terms of Infinite or other shit? You excited for the Twitch Rivals event for Halo 2? Who do you think is going to join up? Who do you think is going to win? Let us know on the socials, YouTube, Discord, Twitter. I almost said Twitch. You could whisper us on Twitch. I'm not guaranteed you're going to see it, but yeah, you can try. You know what's supposed to come out on Friday, Will?
Huh.
The thing that was supposed to come out last Friday and the Friday before that and the Friday before that. Kanye West's Donda album. So
I cannot support that man. I will not listen to that album.
I'll listen to it knowing that I don't like that man. But I just want to hear it. I just want to hear it. The man's got some bangers. I don't like the man, but the man's got some bangers. So, but in the words of our show, we'll have to wait and see, Will. Oh, man.
It could just be absolute nonsense at this point.
Oh, I know. The dude he had 2 listening sessions in Mercedes-Benz Stadium for the full album. After the first one, he holed himself in Mercedes-Benz Stadium to finish the album and then did another listening event. And then it didn't come out when they said it was going to. Granted, he didn't say it was going to. But now iTunes says this Friday. The man is fucking deranged, okay? I mean, I'm all for wanting to perfect your craft. I get it. I respect that. But the dude fucking holds himself up in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And then he puts on a live stream where he's like lifting weights and he's got a fucking mask on and some weird shit going on. I don't know. It's got some BDSM shit in there. I don't know, man. Kanye's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you just like, you make an album dedicated to your mother? That's phenomenal. Like no one's going to judge you for that. But what the fuck kind of marketing is this for an album that's supposed to be a dedication to your mom? What?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
Who am I to judge? The man can do what he wants. As long as it's not hurting anybody else. So as long as it's not hurting anybody else, Kanye, do Kanye. But if it were up to me, In the words of Kanye West, I miss the old Kanye. For those who know, they'll get that reference. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for episode 196 of this fucking show. We'll be back next week to talk about God knows what. Maybe Kanye West's album will come out. Who the fuck knows? But you know, we're going to talk about that Twitch Rivals event, which I'm very, very excited for. Guys, we'll be back next week. But until then, hopefully in person again.